but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them talk till there was you. There were birds in the sky, but I never saw them winging. No, I never saw them at all till there was you. Then there was music, wonderful roses, they tell me in sweet, fragrant meadows of dawn and noon. There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it talk till there was you.
Take that. Oh, finally. I did like 3 million takes. I got it. There you go, guys. Till There Was You, live on the Ed Sullivan Show, the debut show on February 9th, 1964. Till There Was You. Finally, I got it. I nailed it. Here's the DVD. Talked about before. Again, first performance, February 9th, 1964. After 3,000 takes, I finally got it. Check out the description for more information using my Gibson Epiphone custom, or Les Paul Custom SG reissue, of course. I was playing on the neck pickup the whole time, and then the last chord there, that F major 7, just flicked it down to the middle pickup, bridge pickup turned off. Got this rare version from this 4 CD box set, The Beatles Help in Concert. Check it out. Again, check out my channel, Rock Stars with a Z, and then the Dio symbol 92. For the complete series of these shows and a lot of recordings that I've done, I did the drums for the first show and the third show so far, so check it out. By the way, these pictures were actually taken in '65, I believe in Blackpool, if I'm not mistaken, and possibly in Paris in '65. No Ed Sullivan February 9th, '64 photos there, but this is where the show can be heard on this box set. Again, The Beatles Help in Concert. And originally heard on Meet The Beatles, released in January 1964 in the US by Capitol Records, and then also released in November 1963 in the UK on With The Beatles, right here. And Till There Was You is actually the only Beatles cover that was on Meet The Beatles. Meet The Beatles was more of the original Lennon-McCartney compositions, and then With The Beatles was a combination of Lennon-McCartney and the lot of covers. So it's really one of the big differences between With The Beatles and Meet The Beatles. And again, With The Beatles more of a UK, Europe release. Meet The Beatles more of a US release. And With The Beatles was kind of broken up. Was a combination of, the second album released in the US in April '64 was a combination of the With the Beatles studio versions that were not on the Meet the Beatles. Sounds a little confusing, but With the Beatles was broken up between Meet the Beatles songs and then the second album in the US, if you know what I mean. And also I have this other rare box set here, the Ultimate Collection 62 to 65, in the studio, on the air, or in the studio, on the road, and on the airwaves. Right here. Same show can be heard on here as well. And then again, I got the Meet the Beatles from the Capitol Records box set here, released in the US. And there's the booklet here. That comes with it. The Beatles are coming. Some cool photos here. I'll show real quick. There they are, Ed Sullivan finally arriving in America. The Beatles trying to take over the world. Meet the Beatles. That picture of them jumping in the air was actually taken at the Royal Variety Show, I believe, on November 4th, 1963. Here they are outside the Washington Coliseum, somewhere in Washington, for their first American full set list concert, which we'll get to later, February 11th, 1964. And again, sorry to be confusing, here's the second album, which was released in April '64. And this was the American second album release, called the second album. And the tracks on here were some of the tracks from With the Beatles, released in the UK earlier. So basically some of the tracks on With the Beatles were not released in the US until the second album. That's what I meant to say. And then got the book here, the Hal Leonard Authentic Guitar Tablature book. Again, I did a combination of Lennon and Harrison's guitar parts, trying to switch in between the pickup selector during the song, which is tricky. A lot of crazy chord progressions. It's kind of like a classical song. It's very awkward to play, which is why it took me 3,000 takes to get this. I'm exhausted from that. So check it out. This is the electric version. And again, I forgot to talk about this in the drum video, but on the electric version of Till There Was You, obviously Ringo's on the kit, the Ludwig kit, but it has a bossa nova kind of approach to it from what I've read. So if you play something in straight 4/4, it's kind of hard to keep up with it. But if you do like a bossa nova in your mind, you don't have to necessarily play exactly, like what a bossa nova Latin groove would be. But if you're kind of playing that time feel of a bossa nova, that's the only way you're going to get through the song. You can't just go there and go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And I meant to mention that in the drum video of this. Again, check out my channel, Rockstars92. Did the whole show on the drums. This is the first show, and I did the third show, which was February 23rd, 1964. And then real quick, always have to end it on this. Till There Was You. So there you go, guys. More videos to come. There it is again. The Vox John Lennon Python guitar strap. Beatles 64 shirt. Check out the description for more information, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.